This is very optimal. What do you think, shift manager?
We are working at optimal efficiency.
Still optimal? Hold on, I can fix that. You know what, though? This is very much a nod to a regular shift manager. The chaos that's happening, and they're just doing their best to keep the show running. Ahoy there! My name is WifeyWhale, but you may call me Wifey, and today we're back playing some more Fallout 4. In the last episode, I did a lot of exploring of the Institute, but there is still a lot of exploring to be had. Quick side note, this is episode 200 of Fallout 4, which is extremely hard for me to believe. It just makes me wonder, how much have I learned in 200 episodes? How much have I forgotten in 200 episodes? It's been so much fun. It's been a fun journey so far. I'm so excited that we're 200 episodes in and we still have a lot to go, obviously. So, all right, let me quit blabbing. So I've just been exploring the areas. We accidentally ran into Patriot in the last episode, which is fine. This was the medical wing where we saw that one guy, and over here is the Synth Retention, which I kind of want to explore this area a little bit.
Personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Oh, Dr.
Lights
Newton.
go down and the stars come out. Man just forgets about all his troubles.
Oh, I bet.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome, welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure that everyone lives a comfortable and productive life. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Okay, bye. I wanted to ask more about you, but bye, I guess. Oh, look. How'd it work? Is he gonna put the panel back on?
Habits at all times.
Put the panel back on. That would have been a really cool animation. I don't think he's going to, though. So there's some grumpy people in here. Some grumpy, well, at least one grumpy courser.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
I'm seeing a lot of names I'm going to have to become familiar with and memorize. Okay, luckily these two people are nobodies. What a view.
Feels like this project has been
This makes me think of that machine that sucks out all the laughs in Monsters Inc. That's what this area reminds me of. Have we been sucking the non-existent laughs out of the Sims? So there were some names in here. This is Miss Alana,
The
who
directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
was getting yelled at.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. Guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
Oh, so, I was told I should definitely just start stealing everything now that I can fast travel in and out. So, I guess I'll become a little hoarder again. I'll go back to my hoarding ways.
redefined.
I didn't want those though, dang it.
Hey,
You're not who
Rumor
is
is
yelling.
Advanced Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
I didn't even notice this med kit.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction.
Where's the
Just
grumpy
wish it didn't
butt?
happen so often.
Here he is.
Sometimes you have to lean
Justin
on the other
AO.
departments a little to get what you need.
hey Doc.
So, here you are.
Here I
Justin
am.
AO, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
You know, for being a grumpy butt, he's the only one that actually has any sense, though. Like, yeah, no one should be trusting me. Why are you guys trusting me?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you.
I'm not taking
Now,
it
Father has
personally.
asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Secret police. Let them go. I have to play it cool. I can't raise his suspicions further.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. Well, I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Wait, we're gonna have to lie. I waved a corn dog in front of his face, which the delicious smell of the corn dog distracted him, and that's how it happened. Yeah, just say we got lucky.
I guess I just got lucky.
That's hardly helpful.
Good. I don't want to
Suppose I'll
help
have to ask
you.
robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Pardon me, ma'am.
I wasn't done with you, Justin. Oh, oops. I meant to hit E.
Dr. Ao.
Yes, what is it?
I swear. I meant to hit E.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has
Oh my
located
gosh,
a
she's so
little synth,
grumpy.
it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memory.
Oh, that's really
Then
sad.
begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Oh, that is so sad. As someone that struggles to remember most things, I really feel for the Sims losing their memories.
Justin.
What do you want? And please, make it quick.
I'm just gonna keep annoying him.
You mentioned
That way he
Coursers
can't get any
undergo
work
special
done.
training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Theoretical
Interesting.
limits are made to be broken.
More memory wiping. I think it's interesting that all the Gen 3 synths are causing issues and escaping and becoming independent given all the shenanigans that I tend to cause. It's very par for the course considering I am grandma synth. Grandma nonce grandma I don't know, it's like I'm on a mission to save my grandchildren. It makes me want to do it even more now. But I will continue to rob the place of its resources. Although I don't know if I want those guns. Dang it. Well, now that I've taken one, I've got to take them all. Synth relay grenade. I don't think I have seen one of these before. Huh.
It's an honor to meet you, ma'am.
Recorder.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Hey, grandson, would you like a chocolate bar? I'm sorry, I lied. I don't have any. Oh, shoot. I feel bad. Give him bourbon. What a lovely grandma. No, I'll give you a Nuka-Cola, grandson. I'm sorry. Drink, drink, drink. Gulp, gulp. You can keep that Nuka-Cola. Taking everything now. Ooh, Black Institute lab coat. Oh, a terminal. I almost didn't even see this terminal. I also keep not recognizing this as a medkit box. Just kind of blends in with everything else on the walls. Let me look at that terminal in just a second. See? They blend. I gotta do my shimmy. I can't just sit down like a normal person. So, reclamation, target tracking. Unit at large. Last sighting, good neighbor. Notes, no recent sightings. Unit believed to be in railroad custody. Mem wipe likely performed by now. Investigation suspended. Boston Airport. Area deemed too hazardous at this time. Okay. Oh, wait. I hit E. Libertalia Raider Stronghold. Mem wiped by railroad agents. New identity is Gabriel. Unit now leads Raider gang based at Libertalia. Shows highly aggressive tendencies. Has killed several dozen rivals and civilians. Suspect brain damage resulting from Mem wipe process. Here's one that's been destroyed. Saugus Ironworks. We've been there, haven't we? Unit's remains discovered. Unit destroyed by multiple gunshot wounds. Corvega. Mem wipe. New identity is Leo. Have we seen Leo? I've been in Corvega, probably. Unit has been trained by railroad and is proficient with several weapons. Unit has evaded capture twice and wounded coursers on both occasions. Really wish I could remember things better. Following individuals have been proven useful in our reclamation operations. In exchange for caps, these persons have in the past provided information on escaped synth sightings and suspected railroad activity. If you make a new contact, add the individual to the database. Cricket, we know. Tommy, Lone Gan. Do I know Tommy? Trash Can Carla. Doc Weathers. AJ Marowski. Lucas Miller, Henry Coop. Access logs. Anything redacted? I guess not. Okay. Any more things to still?
If you see any suspicious synth activity, report it immediately.
I can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
Okay. All this is good. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to be very thorough.
Didn't happen so often.
I'd like to get down there. Let's take the stairs. Oh, these are... Okay. Yeah, this... Oh, gosh, look at the needles. This seems pretty violent. Department... Dang it. Departmental notices. It being at an angle is like tripping me up. Our new visitor. As you know, Father has granted full access to our new visitor from the surface. That includes the entirety of the SRB. While we must accommodate Father's wishes in this matter, we must also remain diligent. Refrain from discussing any sensitive information, especially the ongoing investigation involving the Gen 3 synths. In an ideal world, the railroad will have had no influence on our new guest. We do not live in the ideal world. Uh-oh. They're on to me. Missing synth investigation. Due to recent developments in our ongoing investigation into the missing synths, I am adjusting our policy regarding discussion of this subject with personnel outside of SRB. In brief, details of the investigation are now classified and cannot be shared with anyone other than SRB personnel, and even then, such conversations can take place only here in the SRB facilities. Those who are found to be in violation of this policy will face the strictest discipline. Infiltrator unit... Isn't this Mary McDonald? I'm starting to wonder if M762, the Infiltrator Unit McDonough, hasn't begun to outlive its usefulness. Assuming the identity of Diamond City's mayor has provided us with invaluable intelligence over the years, but suspicions have only continued to mount? This latest incident, the publication of that newspaper article specifically calling Madonna's humanity into question, might just be the tipping point. I've spoken with Io and we both agree if the situation does not become untenable, reclamation seems unfeasible. M762 is specifically engineered to mimic the actual human McDonough. As such, the unit's synthetic biology is that of someone overweight and grossly out of shape. A mem wipe would kill any psychological weaknesses attributed to self-perceived old age, but that body lost cause. The real irony here is that M762, in one of its dispatches back to the Institute, requested a future posting in the coursers, citing loyalty and years of service. Years of surface. Not service. Years of surface. Maybe just work on the surface? And that request alone was evidence of enough self-awareness and independence to completely eliminate him from contention. Never mind the fact that he wouldn't even fit into the uniform. Determination. When and if M762's identity is eventually compromised, the unit is effectively decommissioned and filled. No reclamation. No institute assistance. Given its relative age and physical condition, not to mention the danger inherent in an infiltrator unit's discovery. Further lifespan estimated at 2 weeks maximum. Wow. So the mayor that I've met, the clown that I hate, is a synth. And it's a synth that's being used. Interesting. Access to SRB. It has come to my attention that certain colleagues who are dissatisfied with our policies and procedures have, on more than one occasion, tried to circumvent our established process for registering their complaints with Father, and have tried to gain access to our secure facilities in order to complain in more direct manner. I'm sure I need not remind you that the SRB is off limits to all personnel not assigned to this division. Do not allow yourself to be browbeaten, cajoled, intimidated, or otherwise manipulated into allowing anyone who lacks the appropriate clearance to enter the SRB. Failure to uphold this mandate will result in severe discipline. And then power conservation. I'm getting all tongue-tied. Too much reading. As you're all aware, Father has asked that we monitor our power usage carefully and try to be as efficient as possible. As a point of personal emphasis, we should strive to be efficient in everything we do, but our diversion has needs that are unique among the various branches of the Institute. The fact is, sometimes our operations require resources that we cannot readily disclose due to the sensitive nature of what we do. I place my trust in your judgment. If you require additional power or any other resources to carry out your work, then take what you need. Consult me if you have any concerns or questions, but know that the responsibility of meeting your project deadlines falls upon your shoulders, and I won't accept limited power availability as an excuse for failing to meet those deadlines. In short, do what you need to do, and if anyone objects to the way in which we carry out our work, I will deal with those objections myself. Interesting. So this is kind of like the dark alley of the Institute. This area. You don't want to wander into here. They're just kind of doing their own thing, aren't they? The ultimate villains? Or is Sean the ultimate villain? That's up for discussion.
Systems nominal.
So we completely explored the Synth Retention branch. That's what the B was for. Bureau, branch. Again, my memory.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
And you wouldn't be here if not for me, because I gave birth to my son. Ooh, what's this fun playground? Ammo, take. A cylinder on the ground. A ladder. Oh, this is just kind of hidden back in here, isn't it? Look at these fancy chairs. Maintenance Terminal 6. View access logs. Click. There we go. All this seems pretty routine. Okay. Nothing to be seen here. It's just all of this is so clean and happy and wee, look at how beautiful it is. And then Donna. What's this? Where am I going? I have no idea. Hi? There's an oil spill. The heck am I?
We are working at optimal efficiency.
Okay.
Excuse me.
We are working at optimal efficiency.
Okay, I'm not here to, like, twist your arm.
Construction is proceeding according to schedule.
What are we making, boys? And gals? And synths?
G981 is our shift leader.
G981 is our shift leader. Isn't that who this was? Implant update session number 7.
Just keep talking if you can. I'm afraid this may be rather painful.
Don't worry about it, Doc.
Anesthetic would lower your blood pressure too much, and I need you to remain conscious.
You already explained all that. It's gonna be worth it, right?
Oh, most definitely. These implants are much more advanced than anything you've had before. Dr. Walter is very pleased with you. The Gen 3 synth program is finally making progress, thanks to the genetic material you recovered.
You talking about that kid we got from the vault?
Yes, a perfectly unspoiled DNA sample. Now this next part is especially delicate, so if you can please look straight into the light.
Should everything be purple?
Oh, that's just a calibration error. How about now?
Better.
I'm just glad to have a chance to test these on a cooperative human subject. Normally, the directors are very touchy about allowing this kind of technology outside the Institute. They must find you extremely trustworthy.
You see, these are gonna work, right, Doc?
Oh, yes. When I say test, I simply mean collecting data over time, which will be very valuable to making further improvements. This next part may be exceptionally painful. Try your best to remain conscious.
Okay, sorry, I know that was like awkward, me just standing in the timeout corner while we listened to the tape, but I wanted to focus on that, especially since it involved Kellogg. So that explains why they wanted Sean, which some of you already answered for me, because of his, unspoiled, uncontaminated DNA, regarding radiation and such. It's interesting. I also noticed the doctor's comment about a willing human.
Please direct all
So
inquiries to
they've
G94.
definitely been doing experiments on unwilling humans, is what I gather from that. It was actually quite a long tape. I don't think there's anything
Construction
else
is
to gather
proceeding
here,
according
just
to
that.
schedule.
We are working at optimal efficiency.
I'm curious what's gonna happen. And this is very optimal. What do you think, shift manager?
We are working at optimal efficiency.
Still optimal? Hold on, I can fix that. You know what, though? This is very much a nod to a regular shift manager.
We are
The
working
chaos
at
that's
optimal
happening,
efficiency.
and they're just doing their best to keep the show running. Okay, and that's enough messing around. So, gosh, there's just so much to explore here at the Institute, though. I feel like it's gonna be 5 episodes of me just running around. In fact, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and record another one because I don't think anything's happened in this episode that you guys are gonna be like, oh, you better load. You've severed the thread of prophecy. It's all over. So I'm probably just gonna keep playing, honestly. I'm having a lot of fun exploring the Institute. I hope I'm not spending too long to where you guys are like, all right, I've played the game before. I've seen this 100 times. Let's move it, Grandma. I'm enjoying myself, and I hope that you'll put up with
So
me
much research.
enjoying
So
myself.
little time.
But I do think that that's gonna have to be it for this one, unfortunately. So as always, I hope that you enjoyed. I appreciate you being a well watcher, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.